So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the 1st down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Andy Dalton. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through in this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. And that will be incomplete as well.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Mahomes. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. He's into the secondary, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Mahomes will throw for it. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. So their 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. They went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the 1st score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And Dalton to throw. He finds his man Johnson. Finding space at the 40. Look at the big fella go. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? And they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they're a full part of the passing game. And we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7. Passing. It's Dalton. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Dalton operating in the red zone now. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark, excellent job on that play. Big loss, 18 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking long for Thomas. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now Mahomes maybe a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
On 2nd and 7, Dalton toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To throw here, Dalton. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara from 8 yards out. And the Saints are back within a score. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who is open.
And a man out of the backfield gets in for the score. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 15 now. The touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to create a little Smokey and the Bandit layer. They got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So Dalton now. Going deep here for Landry. And that is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
This will be Dalton again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs... Possession of the football. Mahomes now on 1st down. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. After the sack on first down, Mahomes. This is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs can... EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Ready.
Throwing to start here is Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
38.
From the 41, Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. Couple of Alabama guys there. Tua to Waddle for the Miami first. Up the middle they go with Mostert. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13. And the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. On first down, Tagovailoa. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. 20, 10, and he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage. It's almost like...
And he takes it into the end zone for a Dolphin touchdown. Alec Ingold taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline and say, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a little faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, and one side comes up energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds McKinnon complete, finding room at midfield. He's still on his feet, and he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Catch is made by Hardman. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. Screenplay, McKinnon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. Steps away to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Oh, such great concentration there, going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There are so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
It's complete, and he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows. Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. Well, I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. They'll get it inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Right, 97 call, 10.
Tua sets up to pass it. And it'll be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work. Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now here's Mahomes. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. On first down, Mahomes locates Hardman for another catch. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now it's Mahomes again. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 29 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9.
You can do better than that.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Looking to pass. Tua. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They're going to try and run. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Harrison Butker and kickoff for Kansas City.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, set.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3 scored. He's got a man complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Tua now on first down. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Ready?
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tua. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And from the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Chicago Bears and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. On the return, it's Tristan Ebner from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. To Montgomery to begin the drive. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Off play action, Fields. Out to his left. That's caught by his tight end, Trevon Wesco. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give running right is Montgomery. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Only 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Fields. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. Needing the top yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They scout that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned it.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. He couldn't get it. He wound up losing it to the 2 yards. A 12-yard loss, and he brings up there. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On 4th down, Fields. There's Mooney with another catch. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
They'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup.
And the Bears first down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it. It was not in bounds. Incomplete. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Fields. Being chased out left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we talked pregame about how we might have some twists and turns in this one, but how about this on the opening drive?
Well, they had a pretty good drive working, didn't they? So you wouldn't expect this ending, because what you were thinking was they were going to put it in the end zone themselves, not have it go the other direction.
And now on the heels of the pick six, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended, as they'll try to make it 8-0. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On first down, it's Fields. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Play action. It's Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Fields throwing again. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Darnell Mooney, 45 yards. And the Bears have come back to make it a 2-point game. Matt Eberflur's going to keep his offense on the field. They're going for 2. Fields trying to throw for it. It's caught at the 1. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall, and they're going to hold on to their 8-6 lead. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Nicole Hardman, 79 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it, and he's got it. So the try for two successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick, and the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Yeah, that my Brooklyn go see Chirac, Southside, C12 911, grr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the ridges, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie. This flex know they ready. See, we not a ride nobody wave. We the ones who started with it. Translation: Yanni had to buy, Yanni again hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it. That's how you know we lit.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and it's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Allen going to look to throw on the first play. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. It's a pickup of... It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo.